Hey guys, I'm talking about how to choose a lucky mobile number for this one. So please visit my website harmonylifeastrology.com. I have done more notes on how to make a lucky mobile number because you see most of the people they struggle with uh, like getting a lucky mobile number, so which is really hard. So I'm telling you how to do that so that you can be able to correct the problems in your uh, job and career relationship and everything. So I'm going to tell how to do it. Please visit my website harmony life astrology. Will give you more instructions. These are some of the combinations, guys. So let's say you're born on number first. Okay, so that means you can't have the total of 8 or 6. For 2 you can't have the total of 2, 5 and 6. For number 3 who are born on this one, so they can't have the total of 6, 4, 6 or 7 as the total for the mobile phones. So if you add all the phone numbers, so you should not have these totals. So these are some of the numbers you have to avoid, because if you have that number and it create a lot of problems and stuff. So make sure you have this ones. And the next one is the how to find the correct phone number. So first enter your date of birth, so the full year date of birth, and then you have to create a Lo Shu Grid, which I'm going to tell you. And then what you do is you look for the missing grid number, so whichever numbers are missing, so make sure and write it down, and get the phone number which fixes the all the missing numbers in that phone thing. Okay, and what you do is you match the driver and the life path number, make sure it matches it, and also you add all the missing numbers which in the grid, and then you follow certain rules so to avoid the certain numbers, unlucky numbers and stuff, or karmic numbers what they call, so which is really good. Okay, this is the second step. So there are certain mobile restrictions here which you need to do, and the total sum our make sure it doesn't add up to 2, 4 or 8. So these are unlucky numbers. So if you add the full mobile number, you should not be ending in 2, 4 or 8. Okay, so make sure the repeated digits like 2, 2, 2, 4, 8, 8 and 0, 0, 0 are added in the or not added in the mobile phones. Okay, the last digit should never be 0. Okay, and should ensure that digits are in increasing order, so 5, 6, 7, something like that. Okay, so other than that there are certain numbers combination you need to avoid. So these are like karmic depth numbers 13, but you can still have it, but then again it may be like kind of a delay or something, but not too much. It is okay. First set up your birth and calculations. So you got a date of birth here, 16th of July 1989. So you add the 16, 1 plus 6 is 7, so which is Ketu. Okay, that is a mental plane, and the life path number is nothing but adding all of them, all the date of birth, so which is the 5, which is for Mercury and communication. So depending on which planet comes, so that will be your life path. Okay, so this is a Lo Shu Grid, guys. Once you put the number, so it will tell you what is missing, what is present. Okay, so you got here missing, which is 2, 3 and 4, so which is 2, 3 and 4. So fourth is mainly for wealth, third is for growth and communications and stuff, like wisdom and stuff, like your elders, you're dealing with your forefathers and stuff like that, more to do with your ancestors little bit. Okay, second is to do with relationship. Okay, fourth is growth. Fourth is wealth as well. Wood is also there. These are both wood energy. This is more to do with moon energy. Okay, so that is all these three are going to be earth energy. This is fire energy. This is water energy. These two are 6 and 7 is going to be the the metal energy. 6 is for Venus, 7 is for Ketu, 2 is for Moon, 9 is for Mars, 5 is for Mercury, 1 is for Sun. Okay, if you have too many ones, then you'll have lot of water problems. I have too many ones, guys. I have lot of water leaking in my thing. You wouldn't believe me. My house was believed by, water thing got broken up, and it got filled up with the house was damaged by water. You wouldn't believe it. And 8 was Saturn. So if you don't have a 8 and 8 let's say you won't have the see, let's say you got 4 and 6 is mainly do with money. 8 is also to do with the material stability, the common sense to how to maintain and run a business. This is also to do with the entrepreneur, also a little bit money, but too much of 8 also creates problem. Okay, number 3 is wisdom. Okay, so in this case you got 2, 3 and 4 missing. And so what you got is you got the original random number. Okay, so that number he has if you see is contain 8. So it contains 8. Okay, bad for stability, and zeros for the total sum. Okay, so 0 4 1 is got 4 is considered favorable for unfavorable for many. So as I told you, 4 8 and 2 should not be there. Certain cases 7 also shouldn't be there. Okay, so 7 is to do with Ketu, so that means you don't know where you're heading and what you're doing. You'll be in a delusion mode. It is more to do with 7 is to do with Neptune and also Ketu energy. So it's just to do with spiritual and stuff like that. Okay, so the new optimized number is this one. So we added that 3 4 and 2, make sure it is there. Okay, to fill the gaps. Destiny matches, so destiny is nothing but the one we added. Okay, so the destiny matches 3. So the 3 is the one for the driver. 7 life path is 5. Okay, so in this case so we add all the numbers and it's 3. So we added the first two numbers. Remember, like the date of birth, first two digits, and this is the total number. And so it, it comes to 1 or 6 is better. Okay, so 1 and 6 is better, because let's adjust that one number. So the total as I told you in the previous thing, for a certain date of birth and also a certain thing, you need to have certain totals and stuff. Okay, so for certain date of birth you should not have certain things. Okay, so that means it will create conflict and stuff. Okay, so that is good. So for a final total you're adding all of them, which is 6. So the number is 6, and it brings luxury and stuff like that, because if you don't have 6, it will be a problem for having money, luxury, women, relationship and stuff like that. You need to wear a gold watch for that. Okay, and also complements the communication skill for 5. That is one. And there are certain restrictions there which you need to do. You need to avoid 0 2 and 8 at the end. Okay, so the number 4 end, if you end in stagnation and stuff like that, 0 2 is also okay, guys, I wouldn't worry. So 0 8